Hi. Well, this is a video for Tim. He had a problem with the Coachman's crack, and now I'm going to, give a hand, just a little bit, because basically you're doing everything quite right. Okay. So there's not much of a mistake, just a little detail, and I'm going to explain you. Okay. Good. The Coachman's crack usually works like that. You bring the whip up like this. The whip swings up here, and when the whip goes up here, all you do is to bring the handle up here, but not forward, upwards, like that, straight up there, okay? So, it looks like this. You bring the whip up, it comes down, and boom, up here, okay? Again, the whip comes. I have to look for the flowers because otherwise I'm in trouble. Okay. You bring the whip up, down, then it comes up here again, and then you go up. Okay? So, once more. Flowers. Okay. So, like this and here. First thing, which is one of the most important things at all, don't worry about the crack. Most people worry about the crack. Oh, it did not crack. It was not such a loud crack. It did not crack. So what? There is way more to the art of whip cracking than a big bang. Of course, there are people who say, a whip crack has to be loud as a gunshot. I always say, well, then go buy a gun, and then you just have to do this, and then you have your bang, okay? You can even use blanks. Not dangerous at all. But, okay, that's another thing. So, like I said, again, please don't worry about the crack. The crack is the thing that comes in the end, okay? The technique, the finesse is important. So, what you do is this. You bring the whip up perfectly right until this point. Until this point. And then, instead of bringing the whip up, you go down. Then it looks like this. You are here, and you go down, okay? I'll go back a little bit for the whole thing. What you do is, you go like this, and then you go down. Like this, and that. There may be a crack, there may be a snap, but like I said, ignore the crack. The crack is the lead thing you have to worry about, okay? So, all you have to do is, and then you're quite on the right way, on the right road, just bring it up. That's all, okay? Just up. Instead of doing this, down here, just be consequent in the whole thing and bring it up like this. Up and up here. The whip comes up and you follow up here. That's the whole thing. I'm gonna show you again a little more in total. You do this, up and this, okay? Up and up. That's the whole thing. What you do is, just to compare, you bring it up like this and then you go down here. The right way is bring it up and up here. Okay? That's the whole thing. Like I said, you are perfectly on the proper road, on the proper way. It's really okay. You are doing fine. Everything is cool. Like I said in the beginning, you have just a little detail, and that little detail is that you bring the whip down instead of bringing it up. That's all. Later on, just to give you a picture, an example what comes next, the Coachman's crack was created for the coachman to have the crack behind the horses and not to hide the horses on the back. Sure, it was about the crack, okay? So, therefore, traditionally, the coachman's crack goes like up here. What you can do later on is to change the angles, okay? But if you want to change it, not by mistake. There are two more versions. Version number one, you go in a 45-degree angle like that. This is like this, or in a right angle right here. Then it is like that, okay? But not down. This here, this is wrong. Traditionally, the classic Coachman's crack is like this. It goes right up in the air, and then two more versions. Version number 1, 45-degree there, or in a right angle like this, okay? So, again, for the third and last time here, you are doing perfectly right, Tim. Absolutely. No problem with that. Just that little detail in the end. And if you work on that, you will master the Coachman's crack in no time. Okay? Good.